Ah, Lord, this is July 2024. Before you know it, it's going to be Happy New Year 2025. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Father, what have I achieved so far? All the prayer points that I have prayed, it's like God has not answered them. Lord, do you answer prayers? Yes, honey. He does. He answers prayer. Remember, he that answered by fire, he will be my God. He that answered by fire, he will be my God. Me that I'm talking it. I can't, say that every prayer point that I've prayed that God has answered. No. There are some he hasn't answered it. But I know that God answers prayer. If you are the one that you are thinking that way, you are thinking very fast and deep, which is good. But at the same time, from your thinking, you need to come back. You need to relax. You need to think very fast and deep about the goodness of the Lord. The goodness of the Lord never fails us. Sometimes when you do a New Year resolution, most of the time, everything that we want God to do for us, we write it down. We put it on a paper, not on a stick, we spread it on our table. Some might be that when they woke up, they want to see what they have achieved in the month of January, February, March, April, May, June, July. It's good. Because some do a New Year resolution, why some don't do it? Some can feel, oh God, I'm inside this vehicle. Anywhere you want to take me to, let your will be done. Why some, they will write it down. As the year is going, they began to take it to know the next step. You have to know whichever way, the one that works for you. But when you are writing it down, please, sometimes we need to do exchange. The New Year resolution that you have written, give it to God and take God's own. Because God too, he has assignments. He has stuff, a lot of things that he wanted to achieve too in a particular, every day of our life. That is why you will hear something like, thank God that I went to that meeting. They make somebody there, this one leads to another. Maybe their prayer, they have been praying, God answer miraculously. Why some might be a phone call, everywhere you will hear something like miracle, the goodness of the Lord, what God has done. A particular day, time, year. And when you seek God, you will find mission. So it's better to always exchange that thing with God, so that most of the time it might be that when you finish the assignment that God has given you, that is when the prayer points you have been praying will be answered. Or when you obey him by giving, by doing this and that, that is where he will come through for you. The gift of life is something that we shouldn't play with. We can complain, we can, grumbling, annoyed, worried, and so on. But at the same time, thank God for what he has done. For you to sit down, you know where you are sitting. I am sitting down in the living room. I am sitting down in the kitchen. You know where you are sitting down in your own library or your prayer room. To know where you are sitting down, you need to know, you need to thank God for it. That means this thing is still working properly. You open your eyes, you could see. Thank God for the gift of life. Don't be too hard on yourself. After you have prayed, you have fasted, you did all you could do. Going from one mountain to the other, doing, all the spiritual exercise is good. But after that one is done, make sure that, and the prayer that you have prayed for has not been answered, just give God the praise. Leave it at His presence. Because there's some prayer point that if God should answer it, God is a good Father. He knew that the prayer point that we have prayed or we are praying for is something that we cannot handle. It's just like when your child is asking for something and you know that what you are asking for the child, you cannot handle it. Or sometimes they ask for something, you give it to them. After giving it to them, you notice that that thing is about to injure them. You will quickly grab it back that, no, I'm not giving it to you right now. So there are some blessings of God that it takes maturity. And God will not, maybe it's testing because sometimes you don't talk as if you know everything that God is going to do. No. If you think you know everything that God is going to do sometimes, no. If you are looking at it that is coming from the west, it can come from the south, it can come from anywhere that you don't even think that is going to come from. So when you seek God, when we seek God, we will find mission. You have prayer when God to ask something that He needed to do through you or through me or through someone. Don't be too hard on yourself. Do your part. Don't be relent. Do your part. And God will do His own part. Take it easy. So when you have prayed a particular prayer point, you have fasted, brethren, everybody, they have prayed with you, and just relax. Because God knows the time is going to answer that prayer. So by the time He answers the prayer, you yourself be well, to enjoy what you have prayed for. New Year resolution is good. Just take it easy. God, is the one that makes things beautiful in His own time. So, our journey, they are not the same. No. It might take to achieve a particular, stuff, maybe within 3 months. Somebody can start a business within 3 months and it started flourishing, blossoming, making profit and gain. And it might take B year. It might take C 2 years. They are still on it. It might be the 3rd year. That's when you are going to boom. You started making profit. So between A, B, C, even and D, every one of them, they have a story to tell. During the processing of growth, every one of them will tell you how the journey it's easy how what they have experienced, what they have learned from it. So no comparison. If you have prayed for a particular thing, God answer here, and the same prayer point you have been praying for, God has no answer. Wait for your time. Your time is coming. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do. It's free and it doesn't take time to do. Just press the button, that bell, that red bell. Just press, and when you press it, your hands will not hurt. Your fingers, you just need one finger to to just press. It's not going to hurt you. In your little way, you are supporting. As you support, the Lord will support you. In the month of July, you will be extremely favored. You will see me when I post another video. So bye for now.